got fit in Japan.
I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase. Yeah, all I got's some whiskey. Open now the whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet stuck to the floor, and we're messing on go. Yeah, I've been in before. I'm a broken man, needing immediate lands. I'm all about my business.
What's up, fanners? Welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Fit in Japan, and I am your host, Johnny.
And I'm your other host, Tom Tokyo.
That's right. And as you fine folks know, Got Fit in Japan, at least today, is Two Dudes Booze.
Japan in the news?
That's
perhaps?
No, definitely, absolutely. And this is episode number 728. And that's a very good number because today is the Christmas episode. Woo! Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to each and every one of you, and happy holidays!
Speaking of which, like, I'm not actually dressed as Santa Claus, so if you're listening to audio only, like, you're spoiling yourself, but you're not spoiling yourself. But what you should be doing is watching us on video, because I'm not Santa Claus, I'm BeerClause.
You're BeerClause. BeerClause joins Got Fit in Japan again. Oh my god, so the last time you did BeerClause, we're on the north side of Nakamura going, yay, I've got a beer. I've got a lot of drinks now. Holy smokes, it looks like it's going to be one of those episodes.
Oh, so let's hook this shit up.
Oh my god, I don't want to spill this drink. Hold on, let me put this on the floor.
We could do that. These are your standard Sapporos, man.
Yeah,
or we could do the pick of the week.
You got a pick of the... We haven't done a pick of the week in ages. Okay, cool. Pick of the week. Pick of the week or the POW?
I was just going to grab you a standard sixer.
Nice.
Because you asked me to help you out because I understand you're busy, which is cool. I get it.
I'm busy.
But we have the Lucky Dragon from the Lucky Brew Company. And these, like, I don't know, man. I saw them in the Family Mart and they called out to me.
Lucky Dragon, is that a Japanese company?
No idea. Yes, from Kizakura, so yeah, it's Japanese.
Oh, no kidding. Hey, come by! Happy holidays.
It's not bad. It's a bit hoppy.
Wow, is this an IPA? This is definitely an IPA.
Yeah.
Lucky Brew is your friend that always brings good luck. Oh god, I really need good luck.
That's a good one to have coming out for the new year because Japanese and like I think Asians in general are like really superstitious about the new year. So they're always like, do things to make, the next year lucky.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a good marketing attempt on their part.
Yep, the Lucky Dragon. Can't go wrong.
Right. Yeah,
sounds like a bar in Chinatown.
Right?
The Lucky Dragon?
Or maybe perhaps a sketchy kind of bar.
Wasn't the Lucky Dragon
the Get Lucky Dragon where you always have a happy ending?
I think that was the place, that bar, that hostess bar that they went to, and it's called Big Trouble in Little China. We must go to the Lucky Dragon.
Dude, that was a fucking classic, man. So sad they never made a sequel to that because they totally left open for it.
You know what? Sometimes a sequel is not a good idea, especially in the 80s. The only sequels that were good, or sequels, or even...
Rambo, come on.
Well, I didn't disagree with you, man, but yes.
Terminator.
Yes, yeah, well, I'm not disagreeing with you. Don't talk to me like I'm disagreeing. No, of course, yes, Rambo, Terminator, but also Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon had a good run.
They did.
Very good run.
They had a pretty good...
What, like 4 movies? Consistently good.
I think
they what's that?
I think they had 8. And you can see, they had so many Lethal Weapons.
But they aged consistently well, though. They were like,
No, they didn't. The first ones were great. Oh, yeah, the first ones were dark. And the funny thing is, when it comes to Lethal Weapon, like, the newer the movie, the shorter Mel Gibson's mullet was. So it started off, he had like a mullet down to his ass, and then by like part 7, he had like a normal haircut.
Oh, then especially the first one, they all smoked like chimneys, and they made a big deal out of it because he's just like fucking, he goes to like the police commissioner's like, office. He just fucking lights up. He's like, "What's this say?" Points to a no smoking sign. He goes, "Yeah, I can read it. I just don't give a fuck."
That's awesome.
It was like, that was so 80s, man.
That's pretty awesome.
And like, they're like that and Ghostbusters, man, because like, they're like
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, sorry, Ghostbusters.
You've been watching too much porn.
Ghostbusters. Yeah, but there's a whole thing. Everybody's just like chain smoking like motherfucking fiends, and like then they get to the 90s and they just clean that shit up.
Oh god, the 90s. Well, anyway, so this POW or pick of the week, I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it like 4 thumbs up. I mean, it's not an IPA, but it tastes like one, so that's a pretty good lager.
It's pretty straightforward. I give it 2 thumbs up. No dick in the air. It's not awesome. It's not blowing my mind, but I think it's pretty solid.
What alcohol percent? 5%. A solid percentage.
So your standard stuff.
Well, 5.5 is standard in Japan, so it's a low, but that's okay. The taste makes up for it. This is a great beer. And once again, it is the Lucky Dragon. I think this is fantastic, man. A really good beer. And once again, faders, this is our Christmas episode or our holiday episode. And yes, Tom, you are dressed as BeerClause. Thank you very much for dressing up. Cosplay is always welcome on Got Faded Japan. And I want to talk a little bit about Christmas because Christmas is kind of a new.
Not in this.
No.
Come on, you.
Dude,
Tried to put a hat on.
No way. I don't need headlights. No, get that shit away from me.
You just said it.
Yep. No,
always welcome. Come on, I got 2, man.
Dude, okay, you got. I'm not wearing a Christmas hat. I'm not wearing a. Johnny don't play that.
Get in the spirit. BeerClause is giving you beer. You got to get in the spirit.
Oh, I am in the spirit. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've got beers in my hand and a smile on my face, man. But the last thing I'm going to wear is a Christmas hat. I'll be damned
if
I wear a Christmas hat.
I got to know why. Come on. You got to go nuts with it.
Oh, no, I don't wear that shit, dude. Johnny don't play that. Homie don't play that. Johnny don't play that, So... Anyway, you're the BeerClause and I'm the beer drinker. So yes, we're together. We're in unity. The universe is happy.
To all degenerates throughout the world, bringing free beer.
That's true. Excellent. You're gonna be busy this year.
That I am.
Yes, you are.
I'm always busy every year.
Oh gosh, yeah. This is a beer. This is a Christmas holiday special. So I want to talk to you about your first Christmas in Japan. First off, all right, what is Christmas in Japan compared to the West? Compared to like Europe and the Americas?
It's nothing really special, to be honest.
It's kind of special.
Well, I mean, it's a couple's time more than anything else. So it's like, you and your wife or your girlfriend go out and have a nice, like, you go out and you overpay for a really not that good dinner, to be honest.
Well, if you overpay for a not that good dinner, that means you're a fool.
Exactly. Well, that's traditionally...
You overpay for a good meal.
No, well, that's traditionally what it means. I haven't had good luck because I've done like the whole Christmas thing because girls go nuts. It's like Valentine's for them.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Pretty much. It's like it's couples time.
It's like pre-Valentine's Day that's bigger than Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Also, like, and what else? Like... I don't know, like, oh, you can get your Christmas set from KFC, which you have to make a fucking reservation for.
Okay, yeah, so here in Japan, the big meal to eat on Christmas Eve is fried chicken, particularly Kentucky Fried Chicken. How did that start? Advertising! Yes, Kentucky Fried Chicken spent a ton of money for them to push Kentucky Fried Chicken as the #1 go-to meal for Christmas, and they did that in the early 1990s.
That's not what I heard. Like I heard, like
really, what did you hear? Satan did it.
No, I read an interview like KFC was fucking struggling to sell their shit.
You don't say.
They were like, because like they didn't know, like it came out in Japan. It was like, they overextended their reach. Japanese like didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah. What is this chicken stuff?
But apparently it was so far like
their
marketing director, like the guy who was in charge of this shit, was so fucking broke that he was going into like one of the warehouses and sleeping on pallets.
Are you serious? Did you hear this or read this?
No, he interviewed. He's long since left the company. He's become pretty successful in his own right.
Obviously,
but they just like they were pulling whatever gimmicks out of their ass they could. But an international school came in and they, was full of foreigners. At the time, it was pretty rare for foreigners. Well, now they're fucking everywhere, at least in Tokyo.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was pretty fucking rare.
Have you been to the station?
Yeah, no shit, right?
You don't hear Japanese anymore.
No, but like at the time, it was pretty rare, and they just like they're like, we'll just fucking roll with it. Just walked in and said, well, can we get turkey? No, it's KFC. We serve chicken. Okay, but he and like some of the other employees dressed up as Santa Claus. They gave it to him, and like, you know, international school at the time was obviously a bunch of rich people, and that got marketed, and like that got spun into a bunch of different shit, and therefore we have this tradition now.
All right, well, I heard my way, and now you're telling me your way. I like your story better.
Yeah.
Let's go with Tom's story. Tom, BeerClause.
There is an article I can find from a couple years ago. We might have talked about it a little bit, but like, yeah, that's what the guy said. He's been retired from that job for a long time.
He's like, we made so much money, it was awesome. My god!
Not at first, but like, you know, his NDA ran out, and he's like, yeah, just like fuck it, I'll just tell it like it is.
Yes, Christmas time. But anyway, so here in Japan, fried chicken, particularly Kentucky Fried Chicken, is the go-to meal. Now, for people that have some cash, they go to nicer places. They'll go to Ginza, Motesando. They'll have a nice sushi dinner or something like that, and that's fantastic.
Can I ask, what do you do personally?
Oh, I cook.
Yeah.
Boom.
Fucking ba-bam! Hook it up!
Saving some money! Yeah, dude. I get a couple of nice steaks, because the thing is, the chicken is expensive and it's all sold out. So I get a couple of nice steaks because nobody gets the steaks. So I get some Wagyu, some very high-class steaks. I get some potatoes. I make mashed potatoes. I make a salad. I make a nice cooked home meal and stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. I get a couple of bottles of French or Australian natural wine. And, my wife, she finishes work, she comes home, and we just go to town, man. We eat the shit out of that meat. It is absolutely fantastic. And for me, that's the way to go.
No, that is absolutely the fucking way to go.
But I've been with my girl for years and years and years. But if you are dating a girl, let's say you come to Japan and it's your first time celebrating Christmas, you might have to do the chicken deal. Now, if you can persuade your significant other to have like a chicken meal at your home, cook the chicken, fry the chicken, get great barbecue sauce, you probably will do pretty good. Or, where's a good restaurant to go to? I think pretty much...
No. Like, this is how I've always done it. Like, cooking at home is good.
Yes.
You cook for your lady. Like,
yes.
Originally, like, when me and my girl first got together and we were serious, like, our first...
Like your girl now? Or
Yeah.
Okay, not the
my girl, no, who's not my wife.
Okay.
And the mother of my child, so
yes.
I think it's safe to say we're pretty serious.
Pretty serious.
But no, like, originally I had an idea like we would cook together because that's kind of romantic. But
you're asking for so much stress.
Yeah, that was a major fuck up in my area because the kitchens are just too goddamn small, and you want them stepping on each other's toes, and it's not good.
Yeah,
but like I told her straight up, I like cooking. I'll cook for you.
You're a good cook.
Yeah, I am. Mm-hmm. So like that's usually what I do. Here's the cheat code for like, you know, going out for Christmas.
I
want to go out for Christmas dinner. Blah blah blah. Everybody always does it 25th because it's like Valentine's Day for women.
Yep.
But if you can persuade them, like I'll do it on the
29th.
No, I'll do it. I'll give a nice gesture. I'll cook on the 25th, and then the 26th. Then you can go out. You can have your fucking pick of restaurants, and it's all like normal prices again, and they're dead.
Oh,
because like everybody fucking blows
cheat code.
Yeah, everybody fucking blows their load. Actually, the guys blow their wallet on the 25th. But if you can persuade your lady to do this, like, trust me, man, your pocketbook will thank you. Even if you're like, you know, if you know what you're doing around the kitchen, right?
Yeah,
you can save yourself a bit of money, like, you know, going on cook. So yeah, dude, that's how it's done, man.
That's how it's done.
Your idea is not bad. Like your wife comes home from work, you're like, hey, I got a nice dinner for you.
Candles, Sinatra.
That's gonna put you in the good books, right?
It does,
man. But like, here's my idea. This is the fucking ultimate cheat code.
That's pretty good, Tom. That's pretty good. Okay, all right. So what about presents in Japan? Do you guys do presents?
Yeah, we do.
You do? Okay, yeah. Cool. A lot of couples don't.
Yeah.
They'll have a dinner and that's it. Some do. So, okay, you've been married for a while, but before you got married, what was a present for your wife? Your girlfriend at the time?
Ooh, case by case, man. Like, it's I can't summarize it. Like, sometimes lingerie, I feel like it's kind of cheating because there's not really a present for her. There's a present for me.
That's true. The gift that keeps on giving. Oh my god! So lingerie. Okay, so that's a good one.
But I'll put it this way. Like this year, I couldn't think of what to get her, but like I dropped about $40 or $50 on a nice chocolate set from a place I know she really likes.
Oh shit, that's a good idea. Chocolates? Yeah, girls love chocolates.
She'll be happy.
She'll be happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so chocolates is good. Lingerie is good depending on your situation, your relationship. I would go with jewelry, but I would go with like a bracelet. Never go with a ring, because you know what the thing is though? If you give a girl a ring here, sometimes they might think it's a marriage thing. Like if you're like, here you go, it's a gold ring.
But if you're already married.
Well, if you're already married, I mean.
If I could go for broke.
But they might get confused, and then you might have a huge situation in the future where you need to call a lawyer. So yeah, rings are out the door. Don't get rings, but bracelets are good. And the thing about bracelets are cheap. You can get like a gold bracelet or a nice bracelet for like, I don't know, pretty cheap though. Like I would say Ichiman Gosen yen, $150, something like that or whatever. You can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with a bracelet. Necklaces, it depends. Case by case.
Specifically, one time I remember, it wasn't for Christmas, but I think it was her birthday or some other special occasion. I bought my wife like nothing super expensive, bunch of little presents, like a case for her iPhone, like some like kind of interesting like gourmet curry.
Ooh.
And then like a bunch of other like small presents, and like she thought it was pretty cool.
Well, that sounds pretty nice. All right.
Yeah, because like it was like it wasn't super expensive, but like.
Isn't that called a basket bunch?
Yeah, a basket bunch. But like she could tell it was stuff she liked, and like some thought was put into it.
Oh,
that's the thing with women. Like, yeah, spending money is good, but like but like to demonstrate you actually care, like some thought was actually put into it. Just like didn't run into the convenience store, grab a random box of chocolates, and throw it at her and be like, "Oh, Merry Christmas" or whatever.
That works.
That's not good. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not good.
Well, depending on who your significant other is, it could be good. But anyway, so okay. And that's basically Christmas. It's basically a dinner, maybe presents. But what if you're not dating anybody? What is Christmas here?
Fuck all.
Fuck all. Actually, my very first Christmas here in Japan, way back in the day, I was working at the sushi plant. And me and all my international colleagues, we had the day off, of course. So we all decided to meet up at Hachiko in Shibuya. We walked over to Don Quixote. We got probably got like 20 bags just full of booze. Whiskey, beer, shochu, chuhai, everything. We're just grabbing stuff. Because at that time, we were all green. We didn't know what was what in Japan. And this is before iPhones, right? Can you believe it? And anyway, so we just grabbed all this booze and we put them in these bags. And then we walked to Yoyogi Park. Now, on that particular Christmas, it wasn't that cold. So we got a picnic table. Remember when Yoyogi Park used to have picnic tables all over the place?
I do. I very fondly remember that.
It was great.
They've gone bye-bye.
Yeah, they're gone.
Dinosaur.
But back in the day, they used to have picnic tables all over the place. So you could have picnics. So anyway, we went to a picnic table. It's like me and maybe 8 of my friends. And we just drank, we talked, we socialized. And I was like hanging out with people from all over the place. Australia, New Zealand, like England, maybe Germany. I'm not sure. But just like a bunch of old coworkers and stuff. And we're all just hanging out. We're talking about Christmas past and present and future. It's kind of like that movie, Scrooge. But no ghost. And it was absolutely fantastic. And then after that, we walked to Shinjuku. And we went to the hub, and we just had some nightcaps and called it a night. That for me was a very special Christmas because
that's all right. Like,
I didn't have any family or friends or anything. Well, I had friends, but it's just like all my friends were doing Christmas things except for my coworkers. So that was good. So if you're new to Japan and you don't have any family, or if you don't have a girlfriend or something, hang out with a bunch of friends and do it on the cheap. Go to a bar, a pub, or just go to the park and get some beers. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, man.
Merry Christmas.
No, I've had a few of those. It wasn't my first Christmas in Japan, but I've had a few of those where like we went to like northern Saitama to a friend's house.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of a similar situation to what you're talking about. Like, it's out in the country, it's out in the sticks.
No, Saitama's nice.
Things are cheap, but like they home cooked a bunch of meals, and like one of my buddies can do some really good gumbo and Creole food.
Whoa!
For Christmas, right?
Wow! Now that's a Christmas present.
It was good, but like, not only that, like these guys went the extra mile because like they all dressed up as Santa Claus, and they had some homemade song with just like acoustic guitars, like Christmas in Japan. It was pretty funny.
That it was good.
It was a good party. We just got like yeah, raging drunk and had a good time. So we partied up, we ate, drank, like everybody, flipped in some coins and a few bills to pay for everything.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Karaoke got even more sloppy.
There's always the after party. Always the after party.
By the end of the night, I had his boss was jumping on my back, offering me a job to work at their company.
You should have said yes.
Yeah, I probably should have.
You should have said yes.
To be honest, so had that one, and I had another one that was similar, but I upstaged the host once.
Okay, well, all right. Well, let's talk about the history of Christmas in Japan. So, when did Christmas come to Japan? Because Christmas is traditionally not really a Japanese holiday.
When did the white man come to Japan? It's about the same story, right?
No, well, okay, I think that would have been when the borders opened, and I think it was the Dutch and the Portuguese that came to Japan, and they came to Fukuoka and Kawasaki, and I think Hokkaido. And I think that happened in 1880... Was it 1880s? It was the 1880s, right? It was
thereabouts, but we're using Dutch and Portuguese should be in air quotes.
No, it was the Dutch.
Well, no.
They were trading before the Americans came.
They had an agreement they were allowed to trade.
Yeah.
But a lot of other sailors wanted in on that, so you have the British and the Spanish and the French and whatever coming in and flying that flag and saying, "We are totally Dutch, yeah."
Well, maybe, I don't know. I wasn't there, but that's what I heard, and that's probably when Christmas kind of started, I guess. So yeah, and then I guess if it. Are you sure? So is that when Christmas started in Japan? It's winter time. They're stuck. They can't get in their boats and go back to Europe. They're like, well,
I don't think Christmas really took much of a foothold until the last century or so, and it's kind of a thing. Actually, even the last couple of decades.
I'd probably say the 60s, 1960s.
What? Okay, that's when it's introduced. Did it really take hold? Because back it up. I've been here
1800s?
No, I've been here but I've been here 20 years. You've been here 22, 23.
Let's not do anything.
Yeah, but
let's not do any math. My accountant does my math.
But you know what I'm saying? Halloween's been a thing and it's been introduced to Japan
for 6 years.
Yeah, but it didn't get kicking for a while. It's only the last couple of years that it got it got loud
and crazy. Okay, well, I think
it's kind of the same way for Christmas. There was a slow build up.
Well, obviously so. It started in the 1880s, and it took many years for it to finally take off. But in 1962, when Greg Harrison from Scotland came here with a Christmas tree dressed as BeerClause, the original BeerClause, that's when it took off. Or
something like that, right?
That's when it took off. Okay, so anyway, that's the history. All right, and what is the best Christmas that you've ever had in Japan? Mr. BeerClause.
Mr. BeerClause. Damn, you're putting me on the spot.
Hell yeah, I have to. Last Christmas I gave you a beer, but the very next day my hungover took away. I don't know, that's terrible. Come on.
There are a couple times in Shibuya when I didn't have to worry about money, and me and she's my wife now. We were just dating. We were serious, but we just went out in a big group of friends, 10, 20 people. We had a couple of those.
Those are always fun. I love big groups of friends.
Those are good. I've been just some people I know, some people I don't know. We just go out and generally have a good time.
You just take over a bar, usually the Hub.
Yeah.
You take over the Hub.
I went to the Hobgoblin a couple times. I used to have a hookup.
Love the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
The one in Shibuya is great. Love that place. Actually, the one in Roppongi is good too. Yeah, both of the Hobgoblins are great. Hobgoblins. Actually, to be honest, I'm really fond of those bars. What the Dickens? I mean, all these Irish pubs. No, Scottish,
British pubs. They're good.
Are they Irish or Scottish or British? I don't know. I think they might be UK pubs. Wait, is there a difference between a UK pub?
Yeah, because Dubliners is obviously Irish. That's a.
That's been gone for a long time. Corona killed Dubliners.
Fuck, man, really?
Yeah. Now it's like a yakiniku
sort of fucking day. This is why you don't have kids, man. Because my Christmas plans, I'm hoping to have an awesome Christmas
at Dubliners. Good luck.
I'm taking my kid. I'm pulling my kid out of school. I'm just gonna play with him all day. But he wants
bad dad or a good dad. You be the judge.
Yeah, but. He wants to find buried treasure. He's been talking about it, so we bought him this little wooden box. So we're gonna put golden coins. We're gonna bury it in the sandbox and say Santa Claus sent me a letter. can you find the buried treasure?
So you're gonna go to like a Yogi Park at night and like bury something?
Not at night, dude. I'm not. I'm just gonna like distract him and be like, ooh, yeah, look in the sandbox, buddy. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I'm gonna take him by Junkadelic for some good burritos because he's mad into like burritos and tacos.
Good kid.
Right?
Junkadelic's awesome.
I know, right?
It's a little expensive, but it's worth every penny, man. That place is fantastic.
See, that's the thing. Like, genetics are a fucking weird thing when you have a kid. So, like, my kid looks like my wife, but he's got my personality. He's like, he's into Spider-Man. He's into Marvel comics.
Nice.
And I'm like,
kid.
yeah, of course. He's like, ooh, Spider-Man is doing this. Oh, Megatron can destroy the world. He knows Transformers. Megatron can destroy the world. It's like, that's my boy.
It's pretty sweet. Who's his favorite Transformer? Starscream?
Nah, I think
Optimus Prime.
Megatron and Optimus Prime. He doesn't know him that well, but like, you know, he's 4, dude. I was like, he's into it. I'm like, that's my boy.
Yeah, that's
you're doing good, buddy. Papa's gonna support you in this one.
Awesome. Do you have a Christmas tree?
Yeah, we do.
You do? Like a real one or a plastic one?
What do you fucking think, dude? Yeah, because I'm gonna go down shopping Evergreen down and bring it into my small ass Japanese apartment.
No, but you can buy the little like bonsai, like what you call ones. You can buy them in some places for like maybe 3,000.
We've got a pastel that's sitting in the wall.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's the best we can do. Like, I'm
gonna get a bonsai one when I get a
couple years. I think about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I was sitting at home and I was dicking around on Facebook, and all of a sudden this ad popped up, and it said, like, you know, like, garage sale, everything must go. And I started looking at some of the stuff, and I was like, holy shit. I just ran over, grabbed it, I was like, we need to go now. Because, like, there's, like, Facebook, like, you know, like, one of those Facebook groups, like, you use sales, and, like, this,
Sayonara sale.
Yeah, Sayonara sales, but, like, this very well-off New Zealand, like, lady had some really nice shit. And I was like, I just grabbed my wife. I was like, we need to go now. She's like, oh, but give me a little bit of time. I was like, no. We need to go now before all the good shit's taken.
You gotta be careful with the Sayonara sale because sometimes that stuff is not as good as the photo. In other cases, it's primo shit because, like, sometimes, as you said, there's like a CEO or an executive and they have to leave, and then, like, if they have like a wife and kids or something like that, well, the kids stuff, who knows? But, like, you know, like their TV, their microwave, their kitchen appliances, maybe a sofa or something like that. Sometimes that stuff is like thousands of dollars, and you can get it for hundreds of dollars, and even cheaper. And you can always negotiate. So those Sayonara sales, I mean, definitely check them on Facebook.
Well, no, you know what she said? She said, like, it's free, and I walk in there and she goes, give me 1,000 yen, you can take whatever you want.
There you go. 1,000 yen, take whatever you want.
Fucking bam, done. Like, just your 1,000 yen. And we got, like, the biggest thing is, like, we got a bunch of toys for my kid, but, like, we got, like, one of those giant humidifiers.
Oh.
Really, like, high-end ones.
You need that, yeah.
In the winter.
It gets dry.
And she's like, oh, do you need a bag for that?
Hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we got a bunch of, like, toys for my kid and, like, vintage Heineken glasses as well.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of really wealthy people here in Tokyo from overseas, from, like, every country you can think of. And, you know, sometimes they gotta leave. I mean, if they work for an embassy, or if they work for, or they're a CEO of a company or something like that, and they get transferred and they have to leave, like, immediately, dude, they just take off. And there's like, everything's gone, dude. So, yeah, keep an eye on that stuff. And if you're coming to Japan, keep an eye on that, just so you know kind of like what you might need or something, for example.
Well, I'm just going to say, like, she was very clearly well off, because anyone who can afford a house in that area is...
What area was it? Azubujuban? Nishi-Azubujuban?
No, it was by the Don Quixote, a couple blocks if you walk south.
Wait, Nakameguro?
Yeah, it's in Nakameguro, but, like...
South of Don Quixote. That's kind of like your neighborhood.
Yeah, ish. It's a little bit over.
Okay, all right, whatever. Yeah,
yeah, but, dude, if you can afford a house in that area, you're doing pretty good. You're doing really good.
That's true. Well, if you can afford a house anywhere in central Tokyo, you're doing good.
Right?
Unless you inherit it. But
right. She was like, oh, yeah, I don't need all this shit. Just fucking take it. Oh, 1,000 yen, please. I'm like, fucking, give me.
Excellent.
And like, I gotta be honest, like, she was a really nice lady.
Obviously so. She just gave you a bunch of stuff. Did you show up with your kid?
Yeah, I did.
That's why.
I was like, sympathy points.
Show up with a kid. Get a kid if you're going to go to somebody's house. I've got a kid. I didn't say it's mine, but I got a kid.
Dude, child rental services, perfect, right? What could possibly go wrong with that?
Everything. Everything. Oh, man. Okay, so I think we pretty much covered Christmas. Is there the future of Christmas future in Japan? I don't know.
I don't know. Not for me, man. Like, one of my friends, like, what are you doing? Are you thinking about New Year's?
New Year's. God, New Year's, I just take it easy. I just, just
really?
Drink. Yeah.
I was thinking about taking it easy, but one of my friends is visiting Japan. He's flying in the 26th. He's like, dude, I'm flying out on Christmas Day. I'm like, you're nuts, but okay.
Oh, the
I haven't seen you.
Airport's empty. It's got to be a great idea.
Yeah, like, I haven't seen you for a couple of years, but like, he wants to, for New Year's Eve, he wants to go in the middle of bumblefuck Saitama and see some Dekotora.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, okay, cool. Dekotora, by the way, is like the decorative trucks and like
they have the lights and stuff.
Yeah, it's like Pimp My Ride on fucking steroids.
It's cool. It's cool.
They're extremely cool because like here's the thing, like Japan never does anything half-assed. So like if you're in for a penny, you're in for 1,000 pounds, man.
Yeah, like a punk rocker here is a punk rocker. Yeah. A hip hop dude is a hip hop dude. If somebody's in martial arts, they can take your head off with just by breathing.
Pretty much, hardcore. Man. They don't do anything half-assed because the Japanese, like, they're specialists. So if you have like one hobby, you only have one hobby, but like you're fucking hardcore about that.
Yeah.
So the decorative trucks, man, like they're nuts, and like, and by
awesome.
the way, they're
really cool.
They're not like what you're thinking about, like American style, like the 18-wheelers, because like the highways and shit, like couldn't fucking handle. The roads can handle that shit, and not possible.
Not downtown, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But they're like essentially oversized U-Hauls, but they're just pimped the fuck out.
Okay, so you're gonna go up there and you're gonna check out these trucks.
I'm thinking about it. My wife's trying to talk me out of it. We're having a little bit of a debate. I was like, we can go early, and like, my kid would like it, and blah blah blah. We can take pictures. And by the way, my friend who's coming is a professional photographer. So I'm like,
that's a bonus.
Yeah,
that's a bonus. Yeah.
I'll try to get him on the show. See if he's free. Like, I'll see if his schedule and your schedule line up.
Yeah, maybe. So. All right, that's pretty cool. So, all right, yeah, New Year's, I think I'm just going to take it easy, man. I'm going to do, like, Christmas, I mean, I've got so many bonenkais. And if you don't know, a bonenkai means end-of-the-year party. And I've got, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bonenkais to go to. 6 end-of-the-year parties where basically you and your friends from, like, maybe a company or just, like, a friends from a group, like maybe a bunch of band members all get together or something. And you just get drunk as a skunk. You just drink until you can't drink anymore, and it's the end of the year celebration with you and your colleagues or friends or whatnot and stuff.
I've got 2, but they're company related, so the company fucking pays for it. So like,
really,
yeah.
I gotta pay for all my jizz. Oh god, man. Yeah, dude. But it's just like I'm going to like Harry's Sandwich Company, who's one of our sponsors.
That is a very, very good place.
That's an amazing place. So yeah, that's a good one. But I've got a couple of ones that I know are going to be kind of expensive, and I'm just like, oh shit, why do we have to go to Ginza?
I have to pay for shit, man.
Out of all the bars, why Ginza?
I'm going to Shinjuku twice, man. Italian, and I'm not sure what the next one is, but like fucking Italian, all you can eat.
Oh god, see,
the boss says right for the welcome to party because this is a startup. I'm like, it's just not just welcome to me, like, but everybody else.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you want? What do you think is a good idea? I was like, I want fucking yakiniku. So of course I'm going to say the most expensive thing. And he's like, okay, we'll do that.
Construction is where the money is.
Yeah, man.
Holy smokes.
It's not bad. It's just like
not bad.
There's some physical labor involved, but like actually, the summer sucked, but in the winter, like it's cold out, but like I don't know. You get working a little bit, your body warms up. You're like,
I can't imagine doing that in the summer. Oh my god, the heat, the humidity must be hell.
It sucks a fucking big dick. No. I've already got that planned. So like peak summer, I'm gonna take like 2 or 3 weeks off, or however much time I can get off and go back to America.
Good idea.
Yeah,
right. Save your money.
I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack,
dude. America's fucking expensive right now. Don't go to America. I mean, right now, I don't want to talk about finances and how expensive the world is and stuff. This show is not about that. This show is about 2 dudes, booze, Japan in the news.
Motherfucking news.
Cheers, BeerClause. And today is the holiday, or I guess Christmas holiday special. So
we have a special Christmas present for you.
Like, what was the present? Us?
The news.
Oh, the news.
Us.
Do you want to get into the news?
Yeah, we do.
All right. Ship Faders, we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we got the news. So hold on to your seats, get yourself another drink, and we'll see you in about 2 minutes. Peace. Yo, Faders, the holiday season is slowly creeping up, and there's only one way to stay ahead of present panic, and that's by shopping for the holidays early. This year, don't stress about finding something cool for your friends, family, and or significant other. Get something special and unique by commissioning an original popsicle painting from yours truly, or by purchasing a masterpiece from the Spilt Ink's website. Yo, that's right. Look down in Got Faded Japan's episode notes and click on the Spilt Ink's website link and take a look around and find something exciting. So this year, forget about the holiday rush, forget about stress, and forget about stressing on getting a cool present for that special person. This year, take care of yourself. And you can only take care of yourself by getting an original piece of artwork that's gonna last you and or that significant other, friend, family, boss, neighbor, enemy, whatever, that's gonna last them a lifetime. All right, Saito-san, cut off the Christmas music. It's not even December yet.
Are you in Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks?
Yeah! And the flavor's gonna make you complete at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
Mitsuya Liquors. Yo, what's up, Faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to Mitsuya Liquors. That's right, for the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to Mitsuya Liquors. And if you go in there and you say, Got Faded Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, Got Faded Japan at Mitsuya Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to Mitsuya Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station. Mitsuya Liquors.
In Tokyo and craving soul food? We've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu-Juvan. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Boom! And we are back, Faders. And what we have for you is the news. And we've got the top 5 stories from this week. And without further ado, I'm going to jump into the news. Tom, have you ever lost something that you thought that you didn't lose?
Yeah, I've dropped maybe a wallet a few times.
Are you sure you dropped that wallet?
Possibly.
Because maybe you thought you dropped that wallet, probably while drinking, but maybe...
Most likely. Probably? You think it's a probably?
Well, maybe you were on the train or on the streets or something. Oh, we're going to need another 30 minutes, my friend. Ah, the bell of doom.
Hi.
The bell of doom.
Okay, we're good for an extra 30.
This is Anarchy Radio. I'm not cutting that out. That's part of the action. That's why people love podcasts. Okay. Well, anyway, maybe somebody stole your wallet, because in this case here, somebody is stealing wallets. Here we go. Tokyo veteran busted after 30 years of pickpocketing. Like Oliver Twisted. Tokyo, December 21st, a 72-year-old woman has been apprehended in Tokyo's bustling Ikebukuro district for a pickpocketing spree. Oh, you're gonna fucking do that, you bastard. Okay, well, all right. All right, I've got the Christmas, the Santa hat on my head.
In the Christmas spirit.
I'm in the spirit, motherfucker. Okay, Ikebukuro district for a pickpocketing spree believed to have... Dude, I'm trying to read. Dude, I'm like 3 beers deep and oolong high deep. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to do my job. Okay. Bustling Ikabukudo's district for pickpocketing spree believed to have lasted close to 30 years.
That shit is hardcore, man. 30 years, man. That's a fucking career.
She should start a school.
Right?
A pickpocketing school. Instead of being a pickpocketer.
No, that is some Oliver Twist shit. The Artful Dodger,
yeah, holy smokes.
Let me give you a hug. Yoink.
Yeah, oh gosh. No. Yeah, I wonder what her technique was. Was it the bump and gump? Where you bump into somebody and you gump their pocket? I think that's British English, by the way. Or was it, I don't know, maybe she had the umbrella. There's the umbrella technique, whatever, where they walk around with an upside down umbrella.
For a smaller guy who's kind of dexterous, you know a little bit too much about this.
I've seen Oliver Twist. Who hasn't seen Oliver Twist? I saw the musical, for God's sakes. Okay, moving forward, the unemployed woman, she should have got a job. She could have been a great typist. She could have been a receptionist, for goodness sake, or a sushi chef or something. She's good with her hands. Okay, seamstress. Okay, the unemployed woman faces charges for the theft of a purse containing 50,000 yen, aka $20 at this point, from the 76-year-old woman. The incident took place in the basement clothing section of the Tobu department store in Ikebukuro just after noon on Wednesday. Tokyo Metropolitan Police said the suspect, who was using clothing items to disguise her actions, was caught red-handed by police officer who was on high alert as part of an end-of-the-year crime prevention effort. All right, well...
I gotta ask, though, was this cop, was he plainclothes, or she?
You know what? I would assume so.
You'd think, right? Because there's a cop just standing around. She'd be like, ooh, maybe I should do my business elsewhere.
Yeah, I think it was an
it had to be plainclothes, right?
Maybe it was like a really young cop that looks like a kid in 21 Jump Street.
Possibly.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm Johnny Depp. All right. So anyway, watch your wallets. Be safe. Be careful, and especially when you're drinking, make sure your wallet and your cell phone are in your front pockets because you're less likely to lose them or get them pickpocketed. All right, next story.
All right, I'm going to go with this. So I recently changed careers from a school teacher, and now I am a construction worker.
Yay!
Because the money is better, and there's less drama and bullshit.
Okay.
Here, allow me to cite an example of why I don't like teaching. Unemployed youth was arrested for violent mugging of school principal.
He mugged the principal?
Yes.
Was he wearing a ski mask?
Let's dig into it. Osaka, December 18th. A 17-year-old boy was arrested for stabbing a primary school principal and stealing his cash in Osaka Park.
The booze is catching up,
It's catching up, right? Late Friday night, the unemployed teenager is suspected of attempted murder robbery around 7 p.m. on December 15th. He allegedly stabbed the 64-year-old principal right in the thigh.
Wow.
Yeah. He's not fucking around, right?
Yeah, that's bad. There's an artery down there. It's very big.
Aorta artery. If you get cut the wrong way, you die.
Yeah, that's bad.
You bleed out in a horrific fashion. It's not fun.
Good. Not good.
And it's really hard to patch up. Sorry, I used to hang out with nurses and they tell me weird stories.
Nurses, huh?
Yeah. Well, you can guess why. But Sumikoi Ward, Osaka City, stole a bag of cash containing approximately 13,000 yen, which is $2 with the exchange rate, right? I know we're ragging
nothing.
We're ragging on Japan. What's money here?
Oh,
God damn it!
And you want to go to America, dude? You're gonna spend a fortune.
I said next year. And I'm going to hope the exchange rate gets a little bit better because in the 20 years I've been here, this is the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah, that would be a great Christmas present. Okay, read on.
The police were led to the teenager on Sunday after his mother reported finding an unfamiliar wallet in her son's room. So his mother ratted him out.
Principal Davis!
The boy, who had no acquaintances with the principal, stated that he wanted money for leisure and intended to stab him if he resisted. Carrying a knife for this purpose, he denied any intent to kill. It's fuck you, bitch, give me my money. So,
That was it? That's the story?
That's it. Short and sweet.
Well, see, Tom, when your kid gets a little bit older and he's got chores, pay him right. Pay him right. And when he wants a raise, say yes. Because you don't know what these kids are capable of.
I'm going to be honest, man. I'm a little bit scared of my kid because he's bigger and stronger than all the other kids. He's like a head taller than all the other kids in his class.
He's 4 years old? Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's big like Papa.
Yeah, I do.
And here's the sad thing. Like, he might even grow up to be bigger than me because, like, you haven't met my uncles. I'm short for my family.
You should buy him a basketball.
I'm 6'3", and I'm short for my family.
Buy him a basketball. Buy him a basketball, dude. I mean,
actually,
right there.
We did get him a baseball bat, but that was courtesy of you.
I got his kid a baseball bat, which is it's about as big as he is, but he'll grow into it.
Nothing could possibly go wrong with that.
This is the gift that keeps on giving.
All right,
next story.
Over to you.
Now, I love art, and I've had some fantastic art teachers in my time, and they've all been great. Unlike this guy. Art class teacher found guilty of filming female student in toilet. It was an art project, an experiment. The concept, the strategy, it was just a little off. I'm working on it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I was looking to get the perfect squirt from the ladies.
Oh, gee.
Not the good kind either.
Well, then that's called pornography.
Yeah, no shit.
Completely different. Well, I guess there is art in pornography. Well, okay, all right, that's a different topic. So.
No,
hey, I'm not going to go there right now.
No,
this is the holiday special. Okay, Merry Christmas. A 38-year-old man charged with filming female. Whoa, my phone. A 38-year-old man charged with filming female students in a restroom received a guilty verdict and sentenced to 1.5 years in prison, suspended for 3 years from the Osaka District Court. Osaka, I should do. No time for that. Okay.
A lot of action always in Osaka, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The art class teacher has been charged with filming female students over a period of about 4 months, starting from November last year in the restroom of the painting class he operated in Tennojo, Osaka.
I think it's worse.
Yeah. Yeah, so
he was filming this shit, and then he's presumably painting, possibly in their own feces.
Let me read on. During the trial, the defendant admitted to the charges, and the prosecution argued for a sentence of 1 year and 6 months imprisonment, pointing out that the, quote, the victim's count reaches 9, showing a clear pattern of habitual behavior, end quote. I agree. This guy should get way more than a suspended sentence. Holy smokes.
This is one of those stories that, like, the more you continue, it's just not going to get better.
No. The verdict handed down on Wednesday, the Osaka court recognized the crime as, quote, a vile and malicious act, exploiting the trust of students and their guardians, end quote. However, it is also noted that, quote, Iso Guy has admitted to his crime and showed signs of remorse and a willingness to reform, end quote.
No, he's not. He's just upset because he got busted.
Hey,
fuck this guy.
I'm sorry. I'm an artist. Give me a brush and I'll paint.
Tokyo police cracked down on host clubs in Kabukicho to tackle the issue of excessive billing by host clubs. Shinjuku's Kabukicho district by the Tokyo Metropolitan Police has conducted a large-scale raid on last Friday evening of 202 clubs and cafes. God damn.
It's a lot.
That's like fucking hardcore. That's like send out the fucking SWAT team militia. In an alarming find, Tokyo confirmed violators more than 70% of these establishments amounted to 145 clubs. So they raided 202 and they nailed 145. So that's not a good ratio.
Okay, yeah, bad math.
Well, shouldn't they be on the up and up? Like, I guess, no, then again, I guess they're all kind of sketchy. Among the infringements identified were practices not like listing prices for items such as champagne towers on the menu and subsequently charging customers excessively higher prices. These host clubs, notorious for burdening female customers with bills that far exceed their ability to pay, are now facing impending administration penalties and the regulatory measures as authorities step up efforts to clamp down on measures on the unfair business practices of these places.
That's it? That's the story?
Yeah.
But that's kind of ridiculous because when you go to like a strip club or any kind of any kind of these kind of places or a hostess club, you know you're going to be paying a lot of money. And you know when you buy a bottle of champagne, it's going to be decent champagne or cheap champagne, but you're going to be paying top dollar for it and stuff. It's a given. Everybody knows this. So for them to crack down on it, well, I guess fair enough. I mean, it is kind of like ill business practice, but I mean, that's just how it is. And you can go to any country. I mean, we've all been to Vegas, man. You go to Vegas and you buy a bottle of champagne and you get that bill. The bill's going to be like $2,000 and you're like, oh my God, I got to play a really good hand of blackjack tonight because I need money, you know? So, I mean, that's just part of the business. This is kind of like how it works globally. So anyway, next story. Here we go. I do not like roller coasters. That's not my cup of tea. Space Mountain is fine, but for some reason I just don't like roller coasters. Don't like them at all. Even though when I was younger I wanted to be a fire pilot, but yeah, roller coasters, don't like it. And this is one of the reasons why I don't like roller coasters. USJ roller coaster stops mid-race, stranding passengers for 45 minutes. Could you imagine being on a roller coaster for 45 minutes upside down? I would be shitting my pants. Here we go.
That would suck. Also, did they hold them upside down with a janitor to come by and scrape with their phones off the floor?
Phones or feces?
Or like wallets that fell out?
Phones or feces. Okay, here we go.
Or feces.
Osaka, I love you. Okay, Osaka. Let's see here. Steel flying roller coaster, quote, the flying dinosaur, end quote. All right, the flying dinosaur. Now that's irony right there. Okay.
What could possibly go wrong from that situation?
Yeah, everything. Okay, the Universal Studios, USJ Japan in Osaka came to an emergency stop on Tuesday morning at about 10:45, leaving passengers stranded for 45 minutes. There have been no reports of injuries or health concerns. Wait, that's the whole article. Well, that was pretty easy.
There's a YouTube video.
There's a YouTube video that's going to be great for the audio people. But yeah, that is absolutely terrifying. If I was in a roller coaster and you're going up, 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 and then down really fast, and you do a couple of like loop-de-loops or whatever, and then you stop mid-circle and you're upside down, yes, there's going to be feces on the concrete 400 meters below me because I'm going to be shitting my pants.
You don't like
I'd be
roller
so
coasters?
scared. Huh?
You don't like roller coasters?
Hate roller coasters.
Really?
Love driving fast. Hate roller coasters.
My wife absolutely fucking loves them.
Oh
Actually,
my
I love the roller coasters too.
Oh.
I love them.
Good for you.
But you know what the fucking weird thing is? Like we went to Fuji Highland.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's some hardcore roller coasters
There's some good ones, but I like the time that I went with one of my friends who when we got paid to take pictures of shit. It was fucking great, dude. But it was a work thing.
Okay, whatever.
But I went with my wife and she loves the roller coasters. She'll wait. She's willing to wait an hour or two for the roller coasters.
That's another thing to wait.
Yeah, but the haunted house. She's like, oh my God, I'm terrified.
Oh, dude, I love haunted houses. Hell yeah.
I know, but in the haunted houses, you're not in any actual danger. It's just it's all fucking thing, actors and whatnot, right?
Dude, the roller coasters are generally pretty safe, but they do fuck up, dude. You are putting your life in somebody else's hand. Now, I would say 99.999% of the time, you're fine. This never happens. In fact, out of all my years of living in Japan, this is the first time I've ever heard of anything like this ever happening. But it happened. So yeah, just another reason why I ain't riding roller coasters. But Fuji Q, I've got some friends that came to Japan from Germany a few years ago, and they are roller coaster fanatics. They love roller coasters. They can't get enough of them. They went to Fuji Q, and they said Fuji Q was the best place on the planet. They said, Johnny, Fuji Q is better than any place in Europe. It is the best. So if you love roller coasters, I don't, but if you love roller coasters, Fuji Q is this place for you.
Motherfucker, buy the ticket, take the fucking ride.
I ain't buying the ticket. What I am doing is buying another beer. So faders, I think that's a show. Thank you so much for tuning into this very special holiday episode of Got Faded Japan. It is great to see you. BeerClause, thank you for coming. Thank you for dressing so festive.
Punch it up.
Punch it up. Holy smokes. And faders, you know what to do. Go to iTunes, give us a 5-star review, write something groovy, and go to, if you're not watching us on YouTube, go to YouTube and subscribe, like, share with a friend. We're all over SNS, all over social media. We're all over the place. So if you want to see more Got Faded Japan or Japan stuff or whatever, just go to our, I guess, maybe we should just say it out, to our X, to our Instagram, to our Facebook, to our Twitter, and I think that's about it. So go to those places.
People actually call it X now. I think it's still Twitter.
No, they don't call it X or Twitter. They call it X.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think it's officially named, but everyone just calls it fucking Twitter because that's what it's been for the...
Do you use Twitter?
No.
I do. So
Couldn't
the thing
care
is,
less.
yeah, whatever. But the thing is, if you really do want to support us, if you really do want to give us a couple of bucks because it is the holiday season, yes, we do have a Patreon. Go there, give us a couple of bucks. It pays for beers. It helps on BeerClause over here. And I guess we're going to see you next year. In 2024, in the future, we will be here seeing you on YouTube, on the internet. And BeerClause, give me some love, buddy.
Oosh.
All right, faders. Peace.
My own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't stand to it!
You sure I should do this, man?
We're going freaking! We came, we saw, we kicked his ass!
Your move, creep.
Oh, man. I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Ah, fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.